Hello everybody, welcome to Recovery Lab TV. My name's Chris, I'm your coach and sports therapist. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, become a part of the community so I can help you each and every video get stronger and stronger. Now today is all about the upper body. We are going to be working on your spine rotation, so that thoracic mobility, as well as our shoulder mobility to get rid of any aches or pains you may have and just get you kind of a little bit more flexible, okay? So to begin with, what we're going to do is come in an all four position, okay? From there, what I'm going to get you to do is just gently take your hand out and around and just rotate as best as you can. Really rotating that spine as you do so, okay? So stick to that hand, go all the way around, reach that point that you can and come all the way. What you're aiming for is to get that hand directly above the opposite hand if you can as we reach round. Good. Try and keep a nice even tempo if you can. Try and have your hand facing the way you're facing if you can, that palm. So as you rotate, you also rotate that arm around, and what that's going to do is really help you open up that chest and rotate a little bit more. Okay, so from there, swapping sides, again, rotating around, looking to twist all the way through. I'm just going to come a little closer to you. It's a big twist, a big rotation. Again, aiming to get that arm directly above the arm that you're resting on. Looking to keep those hips as still as you can, with the knees glued to the floor. So a lot of people struggle with this. Typically your swimmers, your adult swimmers, for example, if you're learning or you've recently got into triathlon or you're a desk worker, you might struggle with this. Just to kind of release that kind of rounded posture that you get from lots of driving, lots of desk work, time on your phones, etc. So it's a really good way of undoing all that bad posture that we get ourselves into. Okay, now going back to your original arm, okay, what I want you to do this time, okay, is bring your hips to your heels, bring your elbows to in front of your knees, but make sure your hands are in front. Now from there, what you're going to do is place your hand on the back of your head. You're going to go elbow to elbow. You're going to rotate all the way around and really look to draw that elbow and that shoulder back and out. So it's there, elbow to elbow. Really draw it out as much as you can. Now if you control your breathing, you look to hold your breath in, you rotate, you get to that point and really kind of breathe out. As you get that later stage, breathe out again and then bring it back around. What that's going to do is really unlock that potential in that mobility by collapsing those lungs a little bit more and get the best out of that range of motion. Good. From there, swap sides if you can. Just gonna pull my shorts up. Okay, so from there, hand on the back of the head. Think elbow to elbow if you can. Think big rotation around. Breathe it out. Now naturally, you're gonna have one side that's a little tighter than the other. For me today, I've got a little bit of tension around this shoulder. That's kind of giving me a little bit of grief. Which is why this type of stuff is absolutely perfect. It's perfect for me in my situation, which means it's going to be perfect for you in your situation if you have one. Otherwise, it's just always good practice to really work on that spine rotation and that shoulder rotation, because it'll take any sort of lower back pain away and keep you nice and tall like you should be. So one more. Perfect. Okay, gently coming up nice and tall. Now, if you have a fancy wooden bar like myself, then please grab it. If you don't, then by all means use a brush if you have one, a mop if you have one. You just need a straight pole. If you don't have a straight pole, what the alternative could be is grab a resistance band like I have in the corner. Okay, from there what you're going to do, you're going to take it nice and wide into your shoulder. Just getting rid of a bit of cramp. Nice and wide into your shoulder. Okay, you're going to come up and you're going to slide over like so. Now notice how my arms slid down a little bit just to help with the range of movement. I'm going all the way up and all the way over like so. Now if you really struggle with this, by all means, what you can do, a little trick to get you good at it, is to go up and over with one hand, back around. Notice how that I'm having to slightly move my head on the side that I have a little bit of resistance on, okay? But if you can, do both just to help rotate. And that bar keeps your arms honest, keeps them the same either side as you come up and in. Good. So one more. Perfect. Now, from there, place your band or your bar onto the floor. What you're going to do is lay down nice and flat. You're going to lift that bar up and you're going to draw it back, resting on the back of your shoulders, okay? And again, back up, forward, tap the floor, lift it back up and back to the shoulders, getting full range of those shoulders. What you're trying your best to do is come down into this W position. So keep going a second while I show you that W position. It's there and it's into that position just like you would be if you were squatting in the gym with a bar, okay? So keep it up, keep it going. Back up, back to shoulders, tall as you can, keeping each arm moving in sync with the other. That's it, good. One more, back to the floor, back up, back to the shoulders. Good, perfect. Now from there, placing your bar to the side, just gonna pop your hands just above you, head down facing the floor, okay? You're gonna lift up one hand, you're gonna come out to the side, you're gonna rotate it over, flipping your palm up, come back and tap it on the opposite glute with your knuckles. So that's there, rotate, keeping it high, touch down. Opposite hand, up, all the way there, rotating, tapping onto the glutes, back here, back down, okay? Swap sides. Remember to keep looking at the floor if you can. If you need to, lift your head up ever so slightly. It'll make it a little bit easier. But otherwise, try and keep that forehead and that nose on the floor if you can. That's it. Perfect. Good. Big deep breaths. Good. Sit, almost there. One more either side. Good. Final one. Good. From there, what I'd like you to do, so I'm going to show you two sides, okay? You're going to come into this position. You've got your knees in a nice right angle. You've got your hands with your palm facing upwards, okay? You're going to go palm to palm. You're going to stretch as far as you can. That's really going to open up this side of back, okay? And then you're gonna rotate, following your fingertips with your eyes, all the way up, all the way over. And what you're gonna try and do is get that shoulder, elbow and hand to the floor, and then come all the way back again, following with its eyes, okay? Now as you come back, you should be on palm on palm. You're gonna reach forward again, as far as you can. Come all the way over, just like so. Stretching. Now with this becomes the harder part, is getting that shoulder down. What you're trying to do is keep this arm and shoulder down to really help with that rotation. Okay, so naturally if you can't get that opposite shoulder down and keep the original shoulder, this side that you're laying on, down, then take it as far as you can, but focus on that rotation of the body and not just of the arm, okay? Good. Real good. One more, then we're going to swap sides. How are we feeling? Let me know in that comment section, okay? Any of these you're struggling with, like I said, and like I showed you, they're all going to be basic exercises. They're just really, really good exercises, and quite often it's just knowing what to do. But here on this channel, I really want to teach you guys, show you how you can look after yourself, show you how you can get the best results for you. And just by adding in these simple exercise routines, it's going to really make a difference in your body, okay? So big rotation around, and then just take in that awareness that is one side struggling compared to the other. What most of us find that our dominant side, because we're used to grabbing and reaching with that one arm of ours, our dominant hand, we tend to rotate towards that side a little bit better. So for me, I'm left-handed, so for me, actually rotating to my right is actually easier because I'm used to grabbing and reaching with the left, which means I rotate the opposite direction. Good. That's it. Big stretch forward, reach as far as you can, big open up, follow it with your eyes. Again, gluing that arm, that shoulder, that palm down. Good. So we can do 2 more for me, okay? That's it, big stretch, nice and slow, nice and steady. Where you're gonna get the most results is where you find the most resistance. By no means am I asking you to hurt yourself. I'm just asking you to spend a little time there, take your time, and come back over. That's it, last and final one. Good, big rotation round. Good, well done. And gently relax. So, it is as easy as that. I hope you enjoyed today's mobility session. There's going to be plenty more on the channel, so by all means head over there now, subscribe to the channel if you can. Check out these little pocket size videos that I'm going to be doing for you, mobilizing different areas of the body that you're struggling with, and that way I can really help you develop your training, enhance your body the best way possible, and allow you to get the best out of yourself. If there's any videos that you can't find on the channel that you would like to have, or like to use, or like to know more of what to do and how to do it, by all means let me know in the comment section. Head over to the community tab, put a comment in there, find me on any of the social media platforms in our little links tab, and by all means get in touch. I will create as much content as you can desire, and any content that's been asked for, okay? Have an amazing day, take care, I shall see you soon. Until then, have a good one.